Breaking a body like his dog Texas. And when we were dating, he picked me up, and you know how he picked up a West Virginia girl? He looked at me and smiled and said, "Ain't that a pretty tooth?" And my name is Fanny May.
I'm Fancy May.
And that's Tilly May. And you'll find out when she starts, you know, telling me that. Don't she look pretty? She picked that outfit out by herself. So, it was already torn though, we're going to take it back. You know, we don't like stuff that's already torn now. But anyhow, I got to tell you a little bit about us. My sweeter was sick and in the hospital, and he said, "You know what? I have finally figured out the difference between an oral thermometer and a rectal thermometer." And I said, "What?" He said, "The taste." But he thought of me, and while he was there, he brought me my very own fancy drinking glass. Anybody want some?
Yeah, I'll take some. That's fine. That's not big
He
deal.
always likes to drink that stuff. Very good.
Tell the truth here.
I asked my sweeter if he would like to renew our marriage vows. He got really excited because he thought they'd expired. But they hadn't. How about you guys?
I was talking to your sweeties the other day.
What'd he do?
Oh, it's what he did. What he did is what he told me.
What'd he tell you?
He told me he gave you 3 rings when you got married.
He gave me 3 rings when I got married, right?
Oh, yes.
What kind of rings?
You got the wedding band, a diamond, and the most of all, the suffering.
I don't know about that. I got to tell you about my mom now.
Oh, yeah.
She is single, guys. If you're interested, she went on a blind date with this 95-year-old man, and I said, "Ma, how was that date?" She said, "It was awful." I said, "Why did he?" She said, "I had to slap him 3 times." I said, "Why? Did he try to get fresh with you?" She said, "No, I thought he was dead." That's the way Mom is, though, you know. Look at her. She acts like she don't even care. But she don't. Anyhow, we went out on a date with our honeys and that. We went to the most famous restaurant we could find. We went to McDonald's. And while I was there, Fancy May, her honey looked at her and he says, "Can you pass the sugar, sugar?" And then Tilly May looks at her sweetie and he says, "Can you pass the honey, honey?" And then my sweeter looked at me and he said, "Can you pass the tea bag?" I don't know. What else do you have? I thought you said something about a football game.
Oh, yeah. The football game last Sunday, but it was a football game, and the guys wanted us to wait outside the locker room till we got back. Till they got back. And one football player was sitting on the bench, and he said, because he was mad because they lost the game, and he said, "God, if you're real, knock me off of this bench." So we heard it, didn't we, Fanny?
Yes, I did. He made me mad. Nobody talked about my God.
Right. And he said, "God, I'm still sitting there. Knock me off this bench." And what'd you do, Fanny?
I went over and I smacked him alongside the head and I said God was busy, so I took care of it. We're still not out at Pittsburgh Stadium anymore.
No.
And you know what? You farmers, I feel sorry for you because I heard now that you're not allowed to make those brown bales of hay no more. They say the cows aren't getting a square meal a day. No more hay like that. Do you have anything to say? You want to tell them how pretty I am? Do you want to tell them how good I can sing?
No way.
Do you want a break? This will make you talk. Coward. Coward. Anyhow, when we was coming here today, my sweeter got pulled over and got a ticket. We didn't see this stop sign. And sweeter told him, he said, "Well, I slowed down and I looked both ways." And the cop said, "That's not good enough." He says, "But I'm going to my mother-in-law's 80th birthday party." The cop said, "That's still not good enough." And he says, "Please," he says, "if you write me a ticket now, how am I going to give her a birthday present?" And the cop says, "Would you like me to show you the difference between slowing down and stopping?" And Bill goes, "Yeah." So the cop took him out of the car and beat him with his billy stick. He says, said, now do you want me to slow down or do you want me to stop? So we got the ticket. Well, we didn't get nothing for your birthday either. Just to let you know. You kids want a drink?
Yeah.
Sweeter told me it was
Hey, this
clean.
kid wants a drink.
Don't drink at all. Time to come by. Sweeter only goes to the bathroom 2-3 times a day.
What is it? What is it?
It's not living there.